This episode is sponsored by BetterHelp.
When you're at your best, you can do great things, but sometimes life gets you bogged down and you may feel overwhelmed or like you're not showing up in the way that you want to.
If you want to live a more empowered life, therapy can get you there.
Visit betterhelp.com/worldrecord today to get 10% off your first month.
That's BetterHelp, HELP.com/worldrecord. It's International Women's Day.
Today?
Every day is to me. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Crazy Naval Improv Hour from NPR.
That's what it is.
This is me, the maniac, the crazy maniac. That's me, the head of the improv troupe. And with me is the escaped lunatic. Say hello, escaped lunatic.
Hello.
She just escaped from an insane asylum. So it's the crazy maniac and the escaped lunatic. And this is our barbershop quartet theme song from here on NPR. Crazy Naval Improv Hour. Who sent me this?
It's funny though.
Zachary Alexander. Finally, we
love you.
We get
Thank you for sending this.
I remember someone's name to give them a proper shout out. Because there was the guy who made the marijuana pipes, whose name I couldn't figure out.
Yeah.
Some people do make it difficult. People send, when you join the Patreon, here's an incentive for all you people who love the podcast but aren't patrons yet. Listen, it's $5 a month if you love the podcast. It's $5. You get twice the amount. And you know what else you listen to? If
And
you're listening to
honestly,
this, you don't like anything else.
If I'm being honest, usually the last half of the podcast is where it gets really good.
We do kind of get warmed up.
Yeah. The first hour is kind of warm up, and then by the end, that's when we're really cooking.
But what I was going to say, you get a free sticker pack when you sign up. I personally fill out the envelope so you could even off all over. You'll know I touched it. And you can rub it all over your pussy or tits or cock or whatever you got going on.
Aren't we not supposed to cuss?
We forgot to cuss. Okay, bleep that. Hold on, I'll bleep it. But what I was going to say is you get a free sticker pack. And some people they will sign up, join the Patreon, and then just email me, send me a sticker pack, and they don't send me their address. Which I think I just kind of ignore that now. I'm like, let them figure that out. But then other people, their email is something like dirtydogdick@gmail. And they're like, I want a sticker pack. Send it to this address. And I'm like, all right. And I just address it to Dirty Dog Dick because I don't know. I don't know your name.
Be sure that you provide names and addresses.
Whatever. It's fine. We appreciate the patrons. I'm just saying.
We love you guys.
We met a guy last night who loves the podcast and isn't a patron. And I was like, what? But, ladies and gentlemen, it is showtime, and I have a problem. The charms are falling off my 7-Eleven Crocs, so let's call a place. And, what, were you going to tell a story, or are you going to sit there silent with your fucking potato face staring at me?
I was in my choir rehearsal, and there was a girl that was wearing, it looked kind of like platform slip-on Crocs, without the holes on the top. And they looked comfortable. And I said, oh, are those Crocs? And she said, no, they're Jeffrey Campbell's. And Jeffrey Campbell's shoes are $400.
It's like,
and I was sorry, I didn't mean to say that your shoes looked like they were $30 because you spent a lot of money on them or whatever.
Well, but also it's why do you have $400 shoes that look like $12 shoes?
Right.
Because you're an idiot who loves the Kardashians, and that's how you equate. Worth.
I don't know if I'd go that far. Maybe she got them on sale or something, but.
Oh, I'll go that far.
So I said,
full, and there is not enough.
I took her shoe off and I stuck it up her ass.
Are you serious? Yeah. So wait, walk me through this. So what happened?
So I go to the bathroom. I took a big.
SHIT.
Number 2, yeah, this big long.
Did it all go in the toilet, or did it go up on the back of the seat?
It came up a little. I had to stand up a little to get it all out of my hole. So I stepped up off the toilet, and then it wouldn't flush, but I was like, whatever, I'll let the fucking janitor deal with it.
Yeah.
And I did forget to wipe, so I came out and then I was like, oh shit, I had to wipe. Whatever. So I went back out there and the girl was like washing her hands or whatever, and I was like, can you move, please? She's like, oh sorry, I'm washing my hands. I was like, okay, move, Croc bitch. And she was like, what? And I was like, your shoes look so dumb. And she's like, oh, I paid a lot of money for these. So then I took the shoe off of her foot and I just I pulled down her pants and I shoved it up her ass.
It went in, yes, no lube.
I was kicking it up there, yeah.
Oh.
I think she passed out, but I was like, whatever. I'll let the janitor deal with that too. And then I just left.
So here's my 7-Eleven Croc. Oh, I added this charm. But the charms on the other one are falling off. Here, I'll show you.
Thank you for going. How can I help you?
Yeah, hey, how's it going? This is right?
Yes.
I got the 7-Eleven Crocs. The Crocs, and the charms are falling off.
What is it?
I got the 7-Eleven Crocs, and the charms are falling off of it. You know the charms? My son Hellman's here, too.
Hi. My dad's charms keep falling off of his 7-Eleven Crocs.
And I'm just curious what I can do about this. How you, customer's always right, how you can help me. Oh. So, ladies and gentlemen, that was the first call of the day. Woohoo! Yeah, baby. Ah. God damn it. This is not a smooth running ship. Okay, well, we have a, well, I was trying to play this theme song again, but I guess there's no way to do that.
You should sign up for a computer class, like for old people.
Yeah, okay.
And they teach you how to use the computer.
Okay. So we have a special guest today. A new documentary just came out about him. He's a friend of the show.
He's not my friend. He's Brendan's friend.
He's not my friend.
That insists on calling in.
We were in a hogie club, and I met him that way. And
I distance myself from him.
Aaron, can you let our guest in to the room from the waiting room? And this is hello. Is this Jared or is it a prison guard?
Hello, can you hear me?
Oh, hey, ladies and gentlemen, it's Jared Fogle. Jared from Subway. How are you,
Hi,
Jared?
everybody.
Hi, Jared.
Fan
I'm
favorite.
Now can you hear me?
We can hear you.
Can you hear us, stupid?
Okay, there you are.
Oh.
I can hear you.
Oh, what, did you have the phone stuck up your ass and not
All right,
against your ear?
come on. He's
Let's
our
cool
guest.
it with the foul language.
No, because you know what? There's a new
Thanks.
documentary out about you, and I feel like you've lied to me about some of the stuff that you did.
What stuff? I didn't lie about anything.
You kind of made it sound like you were railroaded a little bit, and this documentary has a lot of...
and I was.
How?
Go ahead. I'll ask me anything about it. It's a bunch of. It's all
I haven't
made
seen
up.
the documentary.
But
But
you know the story. Yeah, who produced the documentary? Quiznos. Take a look. Do your research.
Oh, that's an interesting point. I didn't even look into
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's like you're so quick to believe all this bullshit about me, but then like when it comes to like vax and 9/11, you're like, oh yeah, the government did. Why don't you listen to me?
I believe
all the media is trying to spin it so I look like a bad guy,
Here's
and I'm
where
not
my
a bad
beliefs-
guy. I've been railroaded by Quiznos, Blimpies. They tried to take down the king, and they did it
Papa
for now.
John's.
But I'm going to have a big comeback because I'm calling in to promote the new sandwiches that we have
Okay, well, wait. Before we get to
at
that,
Subway.
I want to address that you said that I don't believe in vaxes and 9/11. That's true. I believe that there's a race of lizard people who control the planet. I believe that 9/11 was an inside job. I believe that COVID was done by the government to for whatever reason. And but I stand behind Brian Callen. I don't think his rape allegations.
You believe that Jared Fogle was framed.
Yeah, well,
Just say that.
we'll have to see. I mean, listen.
Say it.
We've
Say it.
been one of the few
Say it.
podcasts on your side
Say it.
throughout this.
Say
I don't
it.
know if you've been framed. I thought,
No, say it.
okay, Jared Fogle was framed.
Good. Okay.
Free Jared
finally.
Fogle.
I
you
think
say
we
that?
call
you, Jared, more than
free Jared Fogle. I'm actually keep him in for many more years.
speaking of
Jared Fogle. Free Jared Fogle.
Who was that talking?
Let's never free Jared Fogle, please, until he learns how to hold his
Who was that
burps.
man talking right now?
It's a pubeless 12-year-old boy. Well, Jared, we have a surprise for you. Can we let this surprise guest into the room, Aaron?
Oh, is this Steve Nig?
No, it's not. We do have to get Steve Nig on. But we have a surprise guest for you.
Because I really want to hash it out with Steve Nig.
Well, we have someone else that you might want to talk to. I believe you might have just seen this person recently. I don't know.
Oh, really? Oh, interesting.
Guest, are you there, guest?
Mm-hmm.
Other guest? Hello?
Can you hear me?
Oh, hey, yeah. Does that voice sound familiar, Jared? Can you say something again?
Yeah, I think it's my wife. Hi, sweetie.
Hi, Jared.
Yep, we got your wife on the line.
What a sweet family reunion we have.
Yeah, we just had a wonderful sex furlough.
Yeah, I was going to bring that up.
All right.
Yeah.
It was so. When are we going to do that again?
Probably in the summer. I get 3 a year.
Yeah.
And how long are your
Oh, you
sex
told me you
furloughs?
got 1 a year.
Uh-oh.
No, 3.
What are you doing? What are you doing with the
know
other?
that.
What are you doing with the other 2 sex furloughs, Jared?
Yeah, who are you going to see, Jared?
You're not going to Thailand. They wouldn't let you go to Thailand on a sex furlough, would they?
No, but there's a couple subways I have to, like, they're opening a few subways in Thailand. So, I have to go over there and promote Subway, promote the new sandwiches that we have coming out for St. Patrick's Day.
Okay.
They let you get out of jail and go to Thailand to promote
because
sandwiches?
there's new Subway restaurants in Thailand.
There's new franchises. And like, know how when in poor countries, like they send, like when they make Super Bowl shirts, like they make shirts saying that both teams won.
Yeah.
And then whoever lost, they send them to like Africa or like some third world country. In Thailand, they don't know that Jared's not the spokesman anymore. Like they're behind, so they still have all the ads. They bought all the old ads with Jared in them.
It's sort of like in the U.S., like when you see Pepe the Frog, everybody's like, "Oh, that's racist." Yeah. But when you go to China and you see him on a T-shirt, like, "Oh, he's a hero."
Yeah, he's an actual hero there.
And so you're a hero in Thailand, I'm guessing. You're very
right. So I'm a real big deal in Thailand. Everybody loves Subway, and they love the new St. Patrick's Day sandwiches that we have coming out this month.
So, could you give me one of the new sandwiches?
Oh man!
For years, I ate fried food and burgers that looked like this,
I know,
and I looked like this.
Here's my commercial.
Then I found Subway restaurants, and I realized I could enjoy lots of great tasting food without lots of fat. Like the tasty sweet onion chicken teriyaki sandwich.
Oh, sorry.
Juicy chicken strips, veggies, and a delicious
We have to
sweet
play it
onion
at a certain
sauce.
volume.
Kind of
All in
crazy.
freshly
It's
baked
like
bread with just 5 grams of fat. What have you got to lose? Later, big guy.
I totally remember that commercial.
Subway. Eat fresh.
Later, big guy.
I love that. Every time I hear that, I'm like, that's why I fell in love so hard.
Now,
Were you-
Mrs.
I
Fogle.
still have it too. I still got the goods.
Yeah. Okay, guys, don't do phone sex while we're on the podcast.
Yeah.
Mrs. Fogle. Is that what I should call you? How would you like us to address you?
I would love Mrs. Fogle. Anything with Fogle, it's really important for me to keep that connection.
Okay. And so you're standing behind Jared this whole time. You support him and everything, and you're letting him come have sex furloughs that are taxpayer funded, which I don't understand.
Yeah, 100%. What I heard today, I didn't know about the other furloughs, and that's okay. We're going to talk about that later.
Oh, trouble in paradise.
Yeah.
That's funny if this is the tipping point. This is what pushes you over the edge.
Technically, the other furloughs are not sex furloughs. We're working furloughs. Where I'm going to Vietnam. I'm going to Thailand.
But do you have sex while you're on these furloughs? Do you have sex while you're on these furloughs? Do you have sex? It's a yes or no question.
Yeah, and while you're thinking about your answer.
No, it's not a yes or no question. It's a gray area.
Okay,
define sex.
Penetrate your penis in a butt or
do you
a
ejaculate
vagina?
with another person in the room? I guess is pretty much an easier way to do it. And while you think about your answer, I'm going to play my favorite commercial of yours.
I knew it was that one.
Remember Jared from Subway? He's inspired a lot of people.
He's looking good.
Now, you see, I think this song should still be a hit.
His name
What do you mean
Jared.
still be a hit? It's been on the charts.
That's how it goes. It's all with the rest. 7 sandwiches with thick onion not a less.
What an inspiration. Subway.
What an
Eat
inspiration.
fresh.
Well, to answer your question, the only ejaculating I do is ejaculating sweet teriyaki sauce on delicious Subway sandwiches at the new Subway sandwich restaurants that I'm opening in Laos and Vietnam and Cambodia.
And do you have sex with kids when you're there or not? That's a pretty easy.
Of course not. What a ridiculous! You're so stupid.
Well,
it's just unbelievable.
I'm
how
not
stupid. You are.
Actually. I'm actually.
Well,
I mean, who's the one in jail?
Who's the one who got caught?
Yeah,
I didn't get caught anything. I was framed, and someday you're going to get framed for all the bullshit that you've done.
You know,
like
they
writing
did that.
Penis on the walls at the workplace.
Wait, this is that's I can't. I don't know what you're talking about there. I would never
Me
write
neither.
penis on.
Yeah, so
a place that I work.
you know what it's like. We'll see who's in jail next.
Well, I mean, they did that. Who's the guy who did the Las Vegas shooting thing that they?
Stephen
Paddock.
Yeah.
He was. I knew him.
They framed his brother with some child pornography. That is something
I'm actually
scary.
still in contact with his. I'm friendly with his wife, so we're still.
Stephen Paddock.
Why?
Steve, yeah, we DM on TikTok.
Oh, that's cool. This
episode
is
sponsored
by
BetterHelp.
That's right, baby. BetterHelp. A-Train, you're a big fan of therapy. You go all the time. Why don't you talk about the benefits of therapy?
Therapy just helps me feel better about myself. If I'm feeling down or upset or even depressed, I call my therapist and we talk and I feel a lot better. And
you do that ish on the phone?
I do it on the phone, and BetterHelp, you can do it totally online.
You do it online. You could do it face-to-face. You could do it over the phone. You just fill out a questionnaire. They match you with the right person. For real, give it a shot. If you're thinking about therapy, this is a great way to do it. And be sure to use our promo code World Record at betterhelp.com/World Record.
If you want to live a more empowered life, therapy can get you there.
And did I say, if you visit betterhelp.com/World Record, you get 10% off your first month. So that's totally worth giving it a shot. Help yourself, help the show.
That's BetterHelp, HELP.com/World Record.
Peace. Get healthy in your dome, yo!
Now, back to our program.
So, Mrs. Fogle, have you seen, I haven't seen it yet. Have you seen this new documentary about your husband?
No, because as he said, there's a lot of bullshit. There's a lot of lies. I refuse to let that dictate my life. And I think that we just have to live our own truth. That's what I think.
What a strong
My
woman.
wife and I we're in the process of making our own documentary about the truth, about me and all the good I've done in helping people lose weight and teaching people about Subway sandwiches.
Are you going to include like all the prison sandwiches in your documentary?
Oh yeah, there's going to be prison sandwiches, and I'm also we're going to take down Blimpie, we're going to take down Quiznos, all those guys. When people see the truth about all like Jersey Mike's and what he's up to, you wouldn't believe what the fucking shit he's been up to.
What's he up to?
Is he having sex with kids in
Well,
Thailand?
you'll have to wait for the documentary. Let's
does
just
he go
say
to Thailand and make phone
And
calls?
we're lawyering up really hard. It is expensive. I'm working 2 or 3 jobs to do it, but I think this is worth it.
Where are you working?
Let's just say Jersey Mike's name is mentioned in the Hunter Biden laptop. I'll start with that.
Okay.
And let you chew on that for a little bit.
Mrs. Fogle, what are some of the jobs that you're doing while Jared's in prison? And you guys have kids too, right? This is a 2-part question, I guess. So first, what are your jobs?
Well, I do work at Subway, and there's a couple different chains, and I know it's a little bit of a sticking point sometimes with the ones here. Technically, it's sandwich artist, but I wear sort of different hats and things like that. So they
we
usually
wear hats
don't
on the
recognize me,
podcast.
but I'm so good at it that I just figure, why give up on a good thing?
I mean, making sandwiches is an art in its own right.
That's
Yeah.
And we've been making very special, like last month for Abraham Lincoln's birthday, we made Abraham chicken salad sandwiches.
Yeah.
That were a huge hit.
Yeah, you tried to promote that on the show, and we told you not to promote it because
Abraham Chinkin.
No,
Chinkin
that's
salad.
not a good name.
That was the name of the sandwich. It was a huge sensation.
But why couldn't it be like Abraham Cluckin or George Chickington or something?
Who?
George Chickington, because President's Day is George Washington and Abraham Lincoln. I guess they had the same birthday. And that's President's Day.
Okay, whatever. I'm not a history major. And then so this month we have the leprechaun beef sandwich for a limited time for, St. Patrick's Day. Everybody thinks it's really fun. It's green. The bread is green. So it's really exciting and fun, and it'll help you lose weight too. So both you guys could probably eat a few of these sandwiches. It might help you.
Okay.
Help us get sick, get food poisoning?
No, he's calling us fat because he's
I know he's calling us.
Yeah,
fat.
read between the lines, fam.
Up yours.
So you're making a green sandwich, and you think that people are gonna eat it?
Yeah, you're gonna green bread. You think people want that?
And green meat? Okay.
Oh, he's fucking stupid. So, Mrs. Fogle. What's wrong with you?
This is just emotional. My wife's on the phone.
Yeah. This is crazy.
And it just shows how ignorant you are. Do you think people at one point said that they didn't want to have a McFlurry?
Wait, are you talking to us? Did you just call us ignorant?
What? Oh, I mean, green ice
people
cream.
Thought Shamrock shakes were disgusting. Like they were like, ugh, I'm not going to drink this. It's green.
Yeah, but
once they got a sip of it, they were hooked. And that's why every year for the last 100 years, Shamrock shakes have dominated the media.
I guess my concern is that green bread indicates mold. It indicates rot. Where green ice cream is just kind of like mint flavor.
Green also indicates fresh green lettuce and grass and money too. Yeah. So it's a bunch of good things. So why don't you just pivot your brain a little bit?
And so so it's corned beef on green bread. What else is on the sandwich?
Yeah. The sweet teriyaki juice, mustard, ketchup, chicken soup.
You soak it in chicken soup?
Soy sauce.
Okay. Can you get the sauce on the side?
Ponzu sauce, ranch dressing.
Can you get these sauces on the side?
No, you have to get it as is. That's why it's only $5.
Oh, Jared, didn't your brother play this song? Isn't this your brother playing guitar for the Subway Hold music?
Oh, God. Sorry. A little heartburn today. GERD.
What did you eat in prison today?
Prison cheese?
Mozzarella sticks today.
Yeah. So
this phone call is taking, we have these very designated shower times too, and I'm supposed to be taking a shower now.
Oh, okay.
But I'm doing this to help you guys out because we're friends.
Hey, how's it going? I guess you're never gonna guess who's on the line right now.
Yo.
Do you want to take a guess who's on the line?
Recognize the voice?
He hung up.
Big guy.
Well, he doesn't even guess. What are you?
Recognize the voice, big guy.
Well, so Amanda, you're a woman. Talk to Mrs. Fogle about don't you have any questions for her?
I was wondering, were you two together when Jared was a fat ass, or did you guys get together after he lost a bunch of weight? I was wondering.
No, she used to help me. She used to help me wipe, so she was that's why we're so close.
She's talking to your wife, shithead.
Because wiping your husband is a very intimate, it brings you together. You guys should try it.
We know that. Amanda does that for me.
You wipe your husband, Mrs. Fogle, or you used to?
I used to, and honestly, if he asked me to do it now, I would still do it now.
Well, he's really skinny now.
See what the problem is.
Have you seen the picture? Well, I guess you saw him recently, but there were pictures of him, and he's gotten in pretty good shape in prison.
When I lost all the weight and I had those big pants, like when we would have sex, I would get in one leg and she would get in the other. We'd have sex inside my old pants.
Oh,
so that was very romantic.
Standing doggy?
I can't wait because, I would wipe his ass. It was an act of love, but obviously back then you had to reach a little further than maybe I would now. So that's one of the things I'm most excited about.
Would you use one of those?
We went through a lot of towels. Let's just say that.
Would you use one of those
and
gloves?
Because we had a lot of money.
Jared, shut up.
Jared.
We had a lot of expensive towels.
Jared, shut up.
So these were Louis Vuitton towels that we were wiping with.
Can we mute Jared?
FYI.
They were one-use towels because that's how much money
you got shit on them.
Yeah. We would just wipe our ass with Louis Vuitton towels and just fucking throw them in the garbage. That's how rich we were.
It said Jared was worth like $16 million, I think, when he was was locked up.
So did you lose? All
Yeah.
your money's gone now, though, because you had sex with kids in Thailand and stuff?
Yeah, hello. I didn't have sex with any kids, and all my money is in a Swiss bank account.
Oh, is it like a
St.
Swiss?
On St. James Island.
Since you're a Subway spokesman, is it a Swiss cheese bank account or something? A 6-inch Swiss cheese floating sub?
That's funny. We don't joke about that, so.
Yeah.
Thank you for calling.
Hold on. This guy's going to just hang up on me again.
What were you going to ask Mrs. Fogle?
I thought you had questions for Mrs. Fogle. You're the woman here. Don't you want to have woman talk? How did he propose to you,
Yeah, there we go.
Mrs. Fogle?
Oh my God, it was really, really romantic. I mean,
I think I came to her school.
Jared,
She was-
shut the
let
fuck
her
up. We're
talk.
talking to your wife.
Shut up.
Jesus.
You went to.
No, let it. I mean, it's more romantic if he tells it. I
Okay.
didn't tell it, but you did show up to my school. It was completely unannounced, and that was a problem. I had to sign you in and everything, and then, I'll let you take it from there.
I don't know. I'm just thinking about it. It just gets me all upset because I'm stuck here in prison, and I just really miss her.
So,
I just miss those days.
were you a teacher? Is that how he proposed to you in school? Is that what you mean? Or you weren't a student?
Well, it was we were having they were doing like a whole Subway event at her school. So
Okay.
we were promoting good health and losing weight.
Okay. Jared,
and,
there's questions
so-
for your wife. Mrs. Fogle, how old were you? Like, what was your position at the school?
I was a teacher for sort of young children, like 6 to 9 years old.
Okay.
And when Jared was like, please let me come, I really want to teach the children about Subway. Of course, I was like, of course.
But what
I'm
does
not
he even
gonna say
teach?
no to
Like,
that.
because that was the thing.
Teach
You did go
what?
to these schools all the time, and what did you just brought your big pants and told the kids to eat hoagies? Like, what's going on
Hey,
here?
we saved a lot of kids' lives, which is more than you've ever fucking done.
I pulled a kid from a
Piece of
burning
shit.
car on my way here today, idiot. There's a fucking wreck on the highway, and I fucking pulled
The only
over.
thing you
A-Train was
pulled-
there.
the only thing
I
you
was
pulled-
there.
Hold on, A-Train was
Fucking
there.
did it, yeah.
A-Train was there. There was a car. It was flipped over. It was on fire, and what did I do? I pulled over right away. The car I didn't put it fully in park. I jumped out of the car.
I was like, Brendan, wait.
Yeah, and I ran over and how they say you get adrenaline or whatever, because I pretty much tore that door off its hinges
Yeah.
almost.
Yeah.
And there was
All right,
the
so
baby in a
imagine
car
somebody
seat,
who-
and then there was a 4-year-old. Shut up! I'm telling my story.
No,
And then I went in, I got him. My arms got all burnt.
No, not wrong.
And then he came here to do the podcast because he's a
Saving
dedicated.
a kid's. Now you saved one kid's life. Now imagine
I saved
somebody
2.
doing that every 10 seconds, and that's what I did.
Okay, and then you were jacking off to
Every
pictures
10
of kids in
seconds,
bathing
every
suits
day.
or whatever.
That was
Well-
okay. I believe Quiznos. Whatever you say.
It's not. Well, we'll look into
Just
the
listen
documentary.
listen to your Quiznos overlords.
Are you guys? So you guys are working on your own documentary, I guess. Is
That's right.
Okay.
Tell them all about it, sweetheart.
Well, we do want to set the story straight. And I in between the shifts at Subway, and I do pick one up at Olive Garden too. But I do the editing. I contact people. I'm really sort of behind the scenes.
And who are you,
I did film
interviewing?
a couple scenes, but Jared said that they would likely end up on the cutting room floor, and that's okay because I trust his vision. But we're thinking that we're going to have it done at least, 2028, something like
Oh my
that.
God.
that's a long time.
How come you have to do all the work? I mean,
Yeah.
isn't there a way Jared can?
He is working. He does.
There's a film editing room here at the prison that I spend a lot of time in.
He is in a nice
crafting
prison.
the film.
They have a 80-track recording studio there too.
Yeah, we
there's
do
rappers
have
in there.
that. So I'm able to do a little bit of work on it, but you have to sign the sheet and you have to have specific times a day that you could do it. I can't be there all the time.
I mean, that's what sucks about prison is you just can't go use the recording studio anytime you want. You have to
Yeah, you have to
sign
wait
up for it.
until
you have to
all the
sign
other
up for it.
rappers can.
You got to wait for R. Kelly to finish using it.
Can you just?
And R. Kelly, that's interesting because R. Kelly's kind of in there for the same type of. Well, I don't think he was quite as.
Yeah, we're
extreme
friends
as you.
actually.
Were you
Really?
in the?
Do you think R. Kelly's in prison for helping children lose weight?
Well, I mean, for whatever
He married
it's
a
the same charges,
15-year-old.
kind
He
of.
married a 15-year-old, and I guess I guess Jared was into, I think maybe even
like
younger.
6-year-olds or whatever.
Yeah.
But my question for Jared is, and I don't think this has ever been asked, but are you into like pissing and stuff like that too? Do you piss on like?
Look,
people?
Have you been pissed on, Mrs.
I'm only
Vogel?
into.
Yeah, hold on. This is for
Hold on,
Mrs.
this is for Mrs.
Jared, shut up.
Jared,
Jared,
shut the fuck
and
up.
helping
Shut up.
children lose weight.
Shut
up, Mrs.
Stop
Fogle.
talking.
This question is for Mrs. Fogle. Mrs.
Yes.
Fogle, says Jared, you and Jared in the piss play? Do you piss on each other ever?
Don't answer that.
Just say yes or no.
I'm not
yes or
going to
no question.
dignify that.
Okay, that's a
You're
yes.
not going to what?
These
These
guys are really just sickening. It's really disgusting that you would ask my wife that type of
Mrs.
question.
Fogel, yes
and
or
you know
no?
what? This interview is over. Fuck you guys.
No,
you guys
no.
suck shit.
So that's a yes. Oh, did he hang up? We're going to have to.
He'll call back.
Yeah.
He's got nothing else to
Yeah,
do. He's
he's
in fucking prison.
He's on his prison. Oh, I guess he's gone.
Why? What's he got to do?
I don't know. I guess he's signed up for the prison, the recording studio. Well, that sucks because I was going to have you guys renew your vows.
He can't call back in?
No.
I was going to say, I was going to ask Mrs. Fogel just so that it's on the record, has Mr. Fogel ever pissed on you? That's what
I guess that's why we don't have. It might be better without Jared, to be honest.
Yeah, he's so annoying.
I see. So you bullied him off.
No,
and
we
now
didn't.
You did.
We asked
and
you.
now you want to get me in a corner and ask me about our piss play, which is great, actually. But I didn't want to say that when he was there, but it is. But it's none of your business. It's just really good.
Do you talk about piss play when you're
Hold
in?
on, I think we have Jared back.
Okay.
Jared, are you back? Do we have Jared? Jared?
Hello.
What's
Sorry,
up
we
with
made
that?
you so
Why did
mad.
you run away
Jesus.
like that, like a little bitch? The reason I brought your wife here, I know you have to go because you have why do you have to leave? Why do you have to get off the call? Did you reserve the editing bay at your prison or something?
Say that again. I can't hear you.
Why do you have to get off the call? What do you have to do today in
Look,
prison?
when you're rude to my wife,
okay,
and you talk to my wife in a rude and disrespectful manner, you really need to check yourself.
Well,
it's really despicable.
Okay. Well, we'll let you go, but your wife took time off of her day as a sandwich artist, and we called you.
Time off from
Listen, we have a surprise for you. We did something nice for you, shithead. Let us talk.
Oh, cool. Thank you.
Your wife is here because today we arranged for you guys to renew your wedding vows. Okay?
That's so sweet.
Yeah, so whenever you guys are ready, I don't know who starts whoever starts, but I guess I'll officiate it. Ladies and gentlemen, we are gathered here today on the World Record Podcast to have Jared Fogle redo his what's it called? Renew his vows.
Yeah, his vows.
His vowels with his wife, Mrs. Fogle. And each of you have written some vowels that you would like to say, and we'd like to start with Jared. What would you like to say to renew your vowels with your wife?
Well, I really wasn't prepared for this. No one told me that I was going to be renewing my vows, but I do want to say that I want to. Would you just shut the fuck up? Jesus Christ.
Is that part of? Wait, hold on. Is this part of your vowels?
Yes, it is.
Okay.
Especially when you two fucking boneheads keep chiming in.
Go ahead.
Sweetheart, I can't believe that we've been together all this time, and you stuck by me even though all these other sub shops, Quiznos, Jersey Mike's, and Blimpies all tried to ruin us and break us up and break up our family and make me look like this predator, and I'm not, but you stood by me, and we've been terrific. We've had a terrific marriage for 25 years and still going strong, and I hope it's for 25 more years of married bliss and delicious $5 footlong sandwiches.
All right, that's beautiful.
That's
and,
very nice.
Mrs. Fogle, would you like to renew your vowels with Jared?
I would love to. And I'm just going to go from my heart here. I didn't prepare anything, but Jared, I know in the beginning, when we first met, a lot of my attraction to you was weight related, and that was something I was into, and our relationship changed a lot after your sponsorship and all the opportunities you've got, but I was able to sort of come around, and you stuck by me. You stuck by me even sort of when the attraction waned.
Are you saying stuck by you?
Stood.
Oh.
Stuck.
Are you saying stuck or stuck or stood?
We say stuck in our relationship. It's a cute little thing that we say. So you
Jared
stuck by me. And I think that our relationship is even stronger. And I sometimes, when I miss you, I think about that first time I saw you on the Jumbotron. It was 3 Jumbotrons at the time because of your weight. And I just can't wait until the story is straight. You come back, your sponsorship is 10 times what it was before, and we go to Thailand, you and me spending 24 hours a day together in Thailand.
I don't know if Thailand. Okay, that's.
Some people aren't into it, but that was beautiful. So when's your next sex furlough, Jared?
I have to go jack off in the shower. Okay, bye.
Okay, all right. Well, I don't know when his next sex furlough is going to be, but I guess you have that to look forward to, Mrs. Fogle.
Yeah, that was a little bit of a boner killer now that he's gone, so I'm going to go too.
You're going to go too?
Yeah, I have to jack off to my own shit. I'll probably put on 600-pound life or something like that.
Oh, really? So you're still into fatties?
Yeah, you are into big fat fuckers, huh?
You're into big fat fuckers?
I think it's beautiful, but whatever. Listen, each to their own.
Well, here, let's call a Subway real quick.
You jerk off to 600-pound life? That's kind of
I thought it was mostly bitches on that show.
You said it, not me.
No, you said it, actually.
What are we gonna say?
We're gonna let them know who we have on the line.
Okay.
And this is gonna be. Hey, how's it going? This is the Subway. Yeah, you can totally help me. You're never gonna believe who I have on the line. I have Mrs. Fogle, Jared's wife, on the line. Can you believe it? Mrs. Fogle, say hi.
Hi.
Hello? Can you believe it?
No.
Yeah, I know.
Can I help you with anything?
It's hard to believe. Well, we have Mrs. Fogle. She's Jared's wife. You remember Jared from Subway?
No.
You don't remember Jared? Wait, how long have you been working there?
2 days ago.
2 days, and you never heard of Jared from Subway?
No.
He used to be fat, now he's skinny?
Yeah, he's skinny, and we have his wife on the line.
No, I have no idea who you're talking about.
Do you have a message that you would like to send to Jared's wife?
No, I don't know her.
You don't know me? You know my husband, though, right?
I bet that's part of the training when you get hired. If anybody mentions the name Jared, just say you don't know what they're talking about.
I mean, they really well, maybe I'll wait till Mrs. Fogle's off the line, but.
Why? What are you going to say, some shit behind her back?
No.
That's the way women are. Mrs. Fogle, just back me up on this. Isn't that how women are, though?
Some women are.
Yeah.
This one right here.
I was just going to say, it sucks that Subway put all their eggs in the Jared basket, and it.
Why does it suck? Why he's the most successful pitchman ever?
Because he's in jail for having sex with children.
Okay, but do you know how easy it is to plant things on people's computers?
No, I don't. But I'm excited to hear about it in about 5 years.
If the government's
someone reads a lot of New York Times over here. Is what I'm reading.
I heard they're changing the name of the New York Times to the libtard cuck paper.
Exactly.
Yeah, go vote for Biden again, stupid.
All right, I will.
No, don't vote for him again. Did you really vote for him the first time? Because I'm gonna throw hands.
Yeah, of course I did.
Did you really?
I actually don't know if I voted.
I don't know either. I think I voted for Kanye, whatever his thing was. Wasn't he was running? Mrs. Fogle, wasn't Kanye on the last presidential ticket?
I'm not really into politics.
Oh, okay. So do you have any kind of, you don't really have
I don't even know who the president is, to be honest.
Okay. Well, we have, you have kids with Jared, right?
I do, yes. 2 beautiful children.
And are they named after sandwiches?
Officially they are, but we don't, we sort of give them names so that they'll fit in school and stuff.
Okay. And do you want to give Meatball and
Parm?
Yeah, Meatball and Parm. Are those your kids' names?
No, Meatball and Parm.
All right.
Oh my God, we would never. It's calzone in Italian.
Calzone? They don't have that at... They have calzones at Subway?
I guess, and they have an Italian.
Guess she would know, yeah.
She's
our
an artist.
relationship predated Subway, as I made very clear.
Okay.
Oh, that was probably his favorite snack is a full calzone.
One of them, yeah.
Yeah. I mean, it sounds like Jared, no offense, it kind of sounds like Jared's wife's kind of a bitch, too.
Well, I was going to ask you, when you used to wipe his ass, would you wear one of those super long gloves that, like,
when they had
vets
7-8
use?
cows.
Yeah, when they stick their hand up
No,
the cow's
because
ass?
that's insulting.
You didn't wear any PPE, personal protection
Yeah, you
equipment?
don't do PPE and shelter in place. And
No,
all that
why
other
would I?
shit?
That's my husband.
Well,
That's my
but
You'd
husband.
get shit all over your hand and arm.
No.
Well, how far does it go
yeah,
in?
that's part of his life.
Does he have a deep crack?
Fluids?
When he was big and fat.
When he was fat, did he have a deep crack?
I mean, listen, when you got that much pressure, you're not feeling much anyway on your hand, so it just kind of goes numb.
Oh,
Oh
interesting.
my God. Huh.
Interesting.
I mean, that's love. I wish you would do something like that for me. I mean, Fogle loves
Please
Jared.
select one of the following options to renew. Thank you for calling the.
Here we go. These people need to know the truth about Jared, probably.
How may I help you?
Hey, how's it going, man? This is Beeman. I'm here with my 10-year-old son, Hellman, and he's doing a project for school.
Yeah.
Hellman?
Yeah, hi.
Well, what do you got to use your words to talk to people.
Hi.
But we have, so you remember Jared from Subway?
I do.
Pitchman?
I do, yes.
Well, we have his wife on the line.
Hello, hi, this is Mrs. Fogle.
So if you had any questions or if you wanted to send a message.
I'm doing a paper on Jared, so
Yeah, it's kind of
an
like
interview for my paper
my son's stance is that he is innocent and was railroaded.
by Quiznos and Blimpies
I don't
and
know
Jersey
Papa
Mike.
John's and Jersey Mike.
I don't know if you intended to call the library. I'm not sure.
Did you say
have a
library?
question or just? Yeah, this is a library.
Oh, okay. Well, yeah. Do you have any? I mean, this is kind of a once in a lifetime opportunity. Do you have anything you want to say to Mrs. Fogle?
Not at all.
She's right here.
It doesn't matter. If you have any questions,
It doesn't matter?
You're free
What
to
do you
ask.
mean
If
it
not,
doesn't
I'm gonna hang
matter?
up the phone.
That's rude.
You could say, maybe
okay,
I
hold on.
think your husband's
Would you like to
innocent.
renew your wedding vows with her? Ooh, maybe we could get somebody to marry Mrs. Fogle. Well, we won't waste any more of your time. I'm sure you have to
Next
you're working
time.
a bunch of jobs and stuff.
Yeah, you got to go back to the shop.
You got to go back to whatever. So do you have sex with anybody besides Jared? Do you guys have like an open thing or do you ever do threesomes?
Well, I can't now, obviously, but here's what he sort of has more of a carte blanche than I do because I'm just sort of interested in one man and that man's name is Jared Fogle.
Okay.
So if he's sleeping with men in his prison gang or whatever, that doesn't bother you?
I just say, don't tell me. That's what I say. Say, do what you have to do.
Yep.
I have that same thing with, we have that same deal.
Yeah, I get to do whatever I want as long as I don't tell him about
No, I get to do whatever I want as long as I don't tell you about it.
Oh, see, I thought it was the other way around.
No.
Huh. Well, I mean, you don't know about it, so.
We could
No
call
big
some
deal.
people and tell them that.
That what?
that we're allowed to do whatever we want, but we just don't tell the other one about it.
Yeah. We do crazy stuff, too.
Yeah. I mean, we could throw you into the mix, Mrs. Fogle, if you want.
Oh.
If you're not busy.
I have exactly 4 minutes.
Okay.
4 minutes, save the world. You only got 4 minutes. 4 minutes.
What is
Remember
that?
song?
No, I'll
It's
find
a Madonna
the karaoke.
song.
4
I
minutes.
did it in show choir. Ba, 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 ba,
Okay, well,
ba,
she has to go
ba.
too. Do you have Is there any parting words that you have, like, before you go? Anything? Because there is this damaging documentary that came out. We haven't seen it yet.
Brendan's is like foaming at the
Well,
mouth.
I feel like it's
Watch
going to change our relation. We might not want Jared on anymore. Because I didn't really know.
I think you're going to want him on more when you see the documentary.
Okay.
Maybe your documentary. I mean, this one's a little incriminating. That one that's out.
Yeah, we're talking about the one that's out.
I've heard. I think you just shouldn't watch it. I don't watch it. I tell all my friends don't watch it. They do.
Okay.
I say don't. We're not friends anymore, but I have to do what I have to do.
Okay. Yeah. Well, that's fair enough. And do you think COVID was a hoax or whatever?
Do I think COVID was a hoax or do I know COVID was a hoax?
Yeah.
Do you know COVID was a hoax?
I know COVID was a hoax. Everybody knows that.
Yeah, everybody knows that. She did it. Okay, Mrs. Fogle. Well, maybe we'll have you back on again. And
it was really nice having
nice to
some
meet you.
lady
So
one-on-one
much.
time. Yeah.
Yeah, it's nice to have a woman's point of view on the podcast for once.
I agree.
Yeah.
Oh, God, I have to go.
Okay,
take
well,
on my
as
shit.
you go, the A Train's
take
going
a
to sing. Wait, you're going to take a shit?
Yes.
Okay.
But I was going to do that anyway.
The A Train's going to. It'd be funny if you were on the toilet this whole time. A Train's going to sing you out with 4 minutes to
Okay.
save the world. Okay. So thanks for coming, Mrs. Fogle, and
Thanks for
let us know
having
if you
me.
need our help with your documentary or.
Oh, I will.
Yeah, would love to help.
Okay. It's just waiting for this music to kick in. Okay, here we go. I'm out of time, and all I got is 4 minutes. Freaky 4 minutes. Are you? I thought you were singing this, dummy.
Out of time, only got 4 minutes. Out of time, only got 4 minutes.
All right, thanks, Mrs.
Time and all
Fogle.
I got is 4 minutes. Out of time and I got 4 minutes. 4 minutes. Wait, it's gonna kick in. 4 minutes, eh? 4 minutes, 4 minutes, 4 minutes, 4 minutes, eh? I'm out of time and all I got is 4 minutes. Come on. Ha ha. Yeah. Ha ha. Breakdown, come on. Hey. Hey. Come on. Madonna. Come boy. Actually,
You
I don't know this
song.
song.
That's what a big waste of time.
I know the chorus. If you want it, you
That's great. Well, the
already
time has
got
passed.
it.
The time has passed.
If you feel it, it
Okay.
better be what you want.
Okay.
We did a Vogue.
Well, Mrs.
We did
Fogle's
a
not here anymore.
Vogue 4 minutes mashup with the fan.
Mrs. Fogle's
We
not
only
here
got
anymore.
4 minutes to say the word. No hesitating.
Why do all? I should ask Mrs. Fogle this. Why do all women have horrible taste in music? That's
I
a
did
real
that in my
interesting
show
question.
choir set. It's not like one of my favorite songs.
Still. Don't start with me. Don't start a fight with me on the air.
I only got 4 minutes to save the world.
I got a song like that. You want to hear it?
Yeah.
I only got 4 inches to fuck your ass.
4 inches hard, 4 inches.
See, we should make that song parody.
Like, how many inches is this cup?
Probably 4 inches.
You think?
That's not an inch that you're measuring with your fingers there.
It's a little bit bigger.
What is your IQ, do you think, for
I don't
real?
know how big an inch is. I don't think that's.
But
has
like
anything to do with
legitimately,
my
do you
IQ.
think that your IQ, like how close to the line of retardation do you think your IQ sits on?
I mean, I think my
Is
IQ
it
is
straddling
pretty
the
high.
fence, maybe? Could be.
Because I don't know how big an inch is.
Well, there's a lot of things. There's a laundry list of
name one
evidence
other
that I'm going to
thing.
bring to
One
the
other
table.
thing.
We'll save it for court.
What?
And I'm going to have a field day, and my lawyers are going to have a field day with you. My lawyers are
Really?
going to eat you for breakfast and shit you out for lunch.
Ew.
Yeah.
That's fucking weird.
No, it's not weird. It's actually that's a good sign if you have lawyers like that. Let's
Lawyers
call
are
people.
all scum anyway.
Lawyers really are all scum.
Even your ex-girlfriend's a scum.
No, she's good, actually.
Okay, so
The
all
one that got
lawyers are
away.
good except for her.
No, I said all lawyers are bad except for her. See, add that to the evidence files. Whoever's keeping
What
track
is she?
here.
What kind of lawyer does she do?
She helps poor people and
Yeah, right.
and goes against evil corporations.
Right, yeah, I'm sure. I've heard a lot of lawyers for poor people.
There are people out there who do that.
A lot of them. actually.
It's so foreign to you because you don't understand what a good person is.
It's your ex-girlfriend. That's the definition of a
I like to prefer to her as the one that got away.
You know what? I'm going out with Brent Weinbach.
Okay, should we call him?
I would love to
I
call
bet
him.
Brent would answer the phone.
I hope he does.
And so wait, you're going to tell him that you're going out with him now?
Yeah, that now we're official.
Okay.
For the full uncut episode, head to patreon.com/World Record Podcast. For the full uncut episode, head to patreon.com/World Record Podcast. Patreon.com/World Record Podcast.